Hey, Whale Pod, what's going on? As you can see, we're not playing Marathon and we're not playing Siege. We are actually in the Gears of War E-Day beta. It has dropped. It's been out for about 3 days now. Dropped out on the 6th. But I want to kind of go over the tips, tricks, and kind of like settings that I have for the game, along with some of the rewards and just overall general knowledge of the game before you want to go buy it, before you want to go pre-order it. If you were kind of on the edge and on the fence of getting this game, let me convince you, let me be the lead, and let me show you what greatness beholds. With that said, guys, I never do these types of videos. I've never done these types of introducing the beta, introducing these types of settings videos. So if you guys kind of like these videos, let me know. I definitely want to hear your guys' feedback and support. I really love Gears of War. I love this series. I'm really passionate about it. In Gears 5, even though it's the easiest, I was, kind of top 100 in the game for a little while. Wasn't making content at the time, but I've been playing since Gears 2, so I'm ready, dude. I'm ready to grind this game out. I hope you guys are too. Coalition always cooks. They're always cooking in the kitchen, serving us up something, a 5-course meal. And with Gears E-Day, that's no exception. So let's start out with the loading screen. This is what you guys are going to start out with. For right now, just for the beta, I think the max level is 45. I'm at 32 currently. I've been grinding a little bit. The barracks, not too much. We got our main characters of the story, I believe that's going to be happening. Lucas, Dominic, Marcus, and then I believe this is just, is it a Carmine? No, it's Mags. All right. We got our poses. We got some locusts here. Our normal locusts like our grenadiers, drones, all of that fun stuff. We got the factions. Right. This is new. This was not here yesterday or the day before. You can now play the campaign. Wait, am I tripping? Fetching data for Ladies and gentlemen, we might actually have access to the campaign in the... Okay, I think... Play offline? Try to reconnect to the internet. That's so weird. Maybe I have to do an update. Maybe I'll do an update. But we got our 3 typical game modes. And every Gears of War game has the 3 basic main game modes. We got campaign. We got horde, which is literally like just zombies, but with locust drones, infinite waves and upgrades. And then we got our typical PvP. So for the matchmaking, all we got right now is ranked, which is just a mix of 2 game modes, team deathmatch and conquest, I believe. And then this is the same thing, social. It's basically ranked, but a quick play, like not as competitive version. With ranked, it says I am gold 5, but it is currently glitched out. I am actually the 2nd highest rank in the game, Onyx. You can get up to diamond, I believe. I think they'll eventually release masters at the beginning of the season, but I am at Onyx. And it's saying I'm gold 5 division D because I recently lost a couple matches, but I'm still in Onyx. That's no fret. It's literally beta, so whatever you get in the beta is not going to stay when the game starts. If it does, that would be pretty flippin' sick, but also kind of unfair to the new people coming in. We got our typical guns. The only gun skin that you can get in the moment at the beta right now is playing horde mode, which I have not done yet, but I plan on doing that either later today or tomorrow. The beta does end, unfortunately, tomorrow, but with maybe positive community feedback, they might be pushing it to a later date. But all you have to do is survive 8 horde siege missions. Infantry or higher. I think infantry is literally beginner mode, so knock that out literally in 1 round. The only skin that it looks like you can unlock right now is a epic blast damage mags. Don't really know how I got this. I ended up just playing some matches and getting it. So I would look for the challenge there. I'm sure it's probably like revive your teammate or chainsaw an enemy or just get so many kills. So it can't be that difficult. For the locust, I don't think there's really anything you can get. Oh, here we go. Here are the challenges. Oh, wow. Oh, we have 1 week and 1 day. Did they extend the beta time? I'm gonna have to look on Twitter. Hold up. Oh, okay, guys. So, after doing a little research, I am actually in the early access beta because I pre-ordered the game. If you pre-order the game right now, no charge, $69.99. It's not going to get charged to your credit card. $99.99 if you want the Ultimate Edition. We are in early access, so whatever you see, I mean, pre-release software, it says right in the down bottom corner, take it with a grain of salt. Everything in this game might change, but we are in pre-release, so that's why it's saying a week and 1 day, because the actual beta starts on August 13th through August 17th. You have 5 days to play the beta. I'm having the 4 early days, but these are kind of the rewards you can expect to be looking forward to. Here, let me move my camera. Oh. Oh. Yeah, these are the kind of 5 rewards you can expect with that skin, mind you, but like I said, I don't know how I unlocked it. I'm pretty sure it's probably like getting so many kills or reaching a certain level. For these 5 challenges that you can unlock a, like I said, cool weapon skin that is universal across all the weapons. You can get 25 headshots. Pretty easy, just use the Nasher. Chainsaw, execute 5 enemies. I've only done 4 chainsaws out of the 3 days that I've played, but honestly, man, the game is so fast-paced. It's really is kind of hard to just like whip out your chainsaw and start not gnashing at an enemy. Revive 10 of the players, you get a cool little like banner card that I'm wearing currently, and hit player level 20, you get another cool little like, when you ping an enemy, they stay pinged on the map, and that's like the kind of symbol that designates you as like an individual and kind of separates you out from the bunch. But with everyone kind of running the same ones right now, it's kind of hard to differentiate your pings versus your teammates. Oh yeah, I haven't even checked the store. Is there any skins in the store? Nope. So like I said, just with the standard edition alone, you get basically the beta access, you get the normal campaign versus horde mode, etc. If you go for the early premium, you get to play 5 days early. I mean, you basically just get to experience the full game aside from the campaign, all in one beta go. So if you really are unsure and don't end up liking the game, cancel your pre-order, you don't get charged. It's beautiful. I wish more game companies did that, because once you pre-order a game, or once you pre-order like it on, especially on the digital software market, it tends to just stay. Like, you can't really reverse it unless you do a full refund of the game when it launches. But that means you have to wait, you have a credit card charge on you, you know, it's all bad. But if you do the premium edition, you get Emergence Customization Pack, which features a Death's Rendezvous, Marcus, and Bloodied Hunter Tie character skins, and more. Don't know what that more means, but you get some really cool flaming-eyed Marcus skins. I'll have to put up like an image right here of what it looks like. You get 4 seasonal customization packs. So basically, kind of like how old Call of Duty used to do it and a lot of other games, you get a season pass, you get 4 DLC packs. I believe that's what they're talking about. Not saying that that's going to be all the DLC packs that they release, but you at least get 4 seasonal customization packs. You get a Bravo Squad signature weapons pack. So kind of like that Crush the Bugs horde mode skin. Basically, you get a full universal camo skin pack for free when you, well, not for free, but it's included with the seasonal pass. 1,000 iron credits, which is the kind of like your typical COD points, siege credits, etc. You basically get $10 worth of siege credits, or Gears credits in this one, iron credits, which is great because when the game releases, they do release a lot of unique. I mean, if you've played a Gears of War game, and if you're watching this video, I'm sure you've played a Gears of War game, they have some sick-ass skins that they end up releasing in the game. I mean, from animation to interactive to your gun is literally, like, I think in Gears 5, it's literally a blood vial where you lift the gun up, or if, like, you tilt it a certain way, you see the blood slushing inside the gun. Like, you're gonna get some crazy ass skins with that game. So save that iron, save that in currency, because you're gonna regret it if you spend it too early on like the basic skins they end up trickling down first. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like not too many new guns are interested. I think the Gut Puncher is just the typical grenade launcher, but it's not called that in other Gears. Got the typical flamethrower. The Ripper I have not used yet, but that looks new. Long shot, the breach shot. I haven't seen that gun in a minute, but I believe that's from Gears 3 or 4. The hammer burst is typical. The Nasher is the beautiful thing. Prototype Lancer. It's kind of like how Doom Dark Ages went with the whole like, we're gonna go back in time. Gears E-Day did the same thing. We're going back in time to the original emergent state of the Locust. When it comes to my settings, this is going to be kind of like my settings video, so I might turn this into a second video, but or little shorts. But for my settings, I don't have too many of the main default settings changed, but I'm going to show you what I have. I am playing on Xbox Series S. If you're playing on PC and other, maybe like the other Xboxes, the settings might be a little different based on your setup and monitor, but here's what I got. So for the control scheme, this is going to be very hard for you guys to get used to. I'm having to rewire my brain as I'm speaking to you guys right now. But what we come to know and love is legacy. This is what every Gears player has come to know and love. We have the button doing pretty much everything. Take cover, evade, sprint, slide, confirm, etc. Our revive is X, melee is B, reload is the RB, etc. Like typical Gears control scheme. However, in this game, because you have that little slide while sprinting, having the old legacy controls is actually very unideal. Having the typical legacy kind of control scheme is not going to be beneficial for you in your gameplay. You're going to misroll a lot. You're not going to be able to wall bounce. Even though I did say in the beginning they took out wall bouncing, it's still in the game, sorta. It's kind of mixing in with your slide and your ability to mantle, which also is something they added to this game. They added the jump and mantle on your Y button. So with that, I've been playing on modern. If you have paddles or like a pro controller, maybe you can get away with modern alt or legacy alt, but you're going to end up playing claw with your paddles, and that is just super uncomfortable. So modern is the way to go. Default is okay, but the only thing that I don't like about the default is because your sprint, your left analog stick, also involves your crouch. And when you try to press sprint, you're going to end up crouching next to cover half the time. So I go to modern because it kind of flips some things around, especially with the RB. The RB is still your melee, or no, your RB becomes your melee and your X becomes your reload instead of X being your revive and B being your melee. And it's just a lot more cohesive of a control scheme. You're gonna see what I'm talking about when you watch my gameplay later on in some other videos coming out. I have some videos coming out from the beta, day 1, 2, and 3. I got some really good games, so I'm gonna edit those down and post those, and maybe just talk over them and tell you my true, honest opinions on Gears E-Day. I don't want to make that for this video. I kind of want to do this as like an introduction to E-Day and my settings, so you are ready to go on August 13th and ready to play. So if you're on controller, you know, I haven't really messed with much of this stuff aside from the sensitivity. Keep all of this default. It's literally inverting your aim and messing with all that's going to mess you up. I'm playing on all 23 right now, but honestly, I might boost this up to like maybe 25. Do not go below 20. If you go below 20, you are not going to be able to play. You're not going to be able to aim properly. You're going to feel like input to lag like a mofo. It is going to be terrible. Everything else, though, keep at 23. Your aim acceleration, that's just kind of personal preference. I have it at 1, but it is still feeling a little clunky and chalky, so I might boost that up to maybe a 0.12, 0.13 just to get that more natural linear progression if you're used to that on other games. Your left inner dead zone stick, keep this as low as possible. This game actually has true dead zone zeros, but with that, it can get really funky, especially if you have slight stick drift, which unfortunately most controllers do. Pro controllers might be able to get down to 0.5, but going down to 0.0, your aim's just going to be loosey-goosey, like oiled up. Keep this, the outer dead zone at 1, right inner dead stone stick, same thing, lower that bitch down, and the right stick outer dead zone, keep that at 1. You could probably lower this down, but I tend to not mess with this stuff too much. Your controller vibration, I typically have it off. I don't know why I have it on, but for this game, it kind of does feel good when you chunk someone to feel that vibration in your controller. So, this stuff I haven't really messed with. I kind of just kept it all the same. Aim assist. Now, there is 3 different aim assists on this game. You can turn it off. Good luck. You have default, snap aim, and lock on aim. As good as and kind of like handicap as snap and lock on aim sounds, it throws you off, man. It's kind of like how the centering, the camera centering setting was back in Gears 5, but worse. It kind of throws your gun in whatever direction the enemy was like kind of last at, so your aim is going to be super off. It's not going to be as snappy. So I kind of stick to default. Toggle aim, I have off. Toggle sprint, I'm thinking of switching this off, but I kind of just like the fact that I don't have to hold the sprint button down when I'm trying to do something. I kind of just like, oh, I can just toggle it on and off whenever. But if you want a little bit more control, throw it off, and then as soon as you let go of that sprint left analog stick, it's gonna go off. Haven't really messed with this too much. I kind of just let it do its thing. Remember last aim state. Turn this off. You're gonna thank me later. Slide to cover. You could probably turn that on or off. Auto look horizon. I'm gonna turn this off. I don't know why I have it on. That's probably why my camera still has been feeling a little like not responsive, because this game, they have so many different settings for your camera now, and settings that they didn't have in before Gears, that we're all, it's literally everyone's having to retrain their brain on how to play Gears. It's kind of crazy. And then allow automatic lean out transitions. I'm kind of leaning in the direction of turning this on. Basically, it allows you to move around corners really fast. I don't have an example to show you because I've been playing with it off, but basically, like, you know how back in the Gears 5 when you would like push into a cover and then you were able to just like pop shot someone around the corner? This basically allows you to do that in a slower, more tactile way. Your graphics, this kind of all is up to preference. Turn motion blur off. Turn your idle timeout off so you don't get kicked out if you end up walking away from the game for more than a minute. Audio, it's kind of like up to preference, but I have it on medium dynamics for the bass boost and treble, but I think I might switch it to competitive focus. Mono audio, I have that on. It's kind of terrible. Oh, here's another important settings, enemy footstep. You can actually turn this up to where you can only hear enemy footsteps. I literally had it at 2 and all I could hear. So I have it at 1 just for a slight boost. Your own player footsteps you can turn down, but I'm going to keep that normal. And then your squad footsteps, I lowered that. Only footsteps I'm hearing is my own and the enemies, not my own teammates. Hit marker sounds, turn this on because people are throwing smokes like a mofo, and you're going to want to hear that noise of when you hit an enemy through the smoke. The rest of this you can kind of just keep it at your own pace, you know, kind of like how you feel. Interface, same thing. Accessibility, this was automatically on when you load the game, so if you don't want to hear AI Bartholomew talking to you about the menu and what to do, like press A to start the game, turn that off. That's pretty annoying. But the rest of this is kind of like up to personal preference. Crossplay is naturally on, and system enable co-op option. That's just for when you're playing co-op in the campaign and horde. But yeah, guys, that's kind of like my settings video and introduction of the game and what you can expect when you load it up. I'm going to go play a ranked match and see you guys in the next video of probably that ranked match. I hit Onyx, so I'm going to probably post that video of me hitting Onyx. Stay tuned for more Gears E-Day content as the day comes out. Remember, August 13th at 9 a.m., I believe, is the day that it drops, or 12 p.m. EST. So get those credit cards loaded on. Get that pre-order going. It's not going to charge you, like I said. You're going to have a great time. Meet you in the arena, Gears. See you.